Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football Channel, and today we have the RB Leipzig versus Manchester United match preview. Now, before we get into the preview, if you would like to watch the live watch along of this match, make sure you check out the description below, the end card and the I button in the top corner, and make sure you set a reminder for that live stream. Anyway, like I mentioned, today we are playing RB Leipzig in the Champions League group stage. Obviously, RB Leipzig were semi-finalists last year, being knocked out eventually by PSG. RB Leipzig are in fantastic form and are unbeaten in all competitions this year, keeping clean sheets in majority of their games. I think they've only conceded 3 goals. So they've only conceded 1 goal in the last 4 games, scoring 10 goals in the process. And they've only lost twice since the return of football after the COVID-19 lockdown. So RB Leipzig usually play with a back three consisting of, I believe it's club captain, could be wrong, Willy Orban, pacey French centre-back and Manchester United target, Dayot Upamecano, air freshener going off, and German full-back turned centre-back Haustenberg. Now, this isn't just, they predominantly play this back three, but they also can play a 4. And a key man for them to go along with, like I say, Upamecano, striker Yusuf Poulsen, and is Sabitzer the captain, maybe? I don't know, but Austrian Marcel Sabitzer. But I'm going to speak about left back Angelino. He scored a brace in that last Champions League game to secure all 3 points and top position in the group so far. And yes, it is the same Angelino that we saw play for Manchester City, which Daniel James tore apart. Now, do I expect Dan James to play? Absolutely not. As you can see on the screen, this is the team I expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to put out. A team consisting of David De Gea in goal, a back 4 of Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Alex Telles, a midfield 2 of Fred and McTominay, and a front line of Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Donny van der Beek and Anthony Martial. Now, is this the team I would play? Absolutely not. But I feel like this is the team Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will play, because I think he likes that midfield 2 of Fred and McTominay. I think I heard it, I think it was Mark Goldbridge said it, that they're like the Paracel bunnies, that they'll just run and they'll put everything into the game, and they might not be technically gifted like a Paul Pogba, but they'll give everything for the shirt. And I feel like that's what Ollie likes in this team right now, because I think he finds them easier to fit into a system rather than build a system around these absolute superstars that we've got in like Paul Pogba. RB Leipzig are missing players. Highly rated French fullback Mukiele may be unavailable via injury. That is a thigh injury. Conrad Lima and Klosterman are also both out through injury, with Haidara for them potentially missing out due to a COVID-19 positive test. Now, RB Leipzig like to play a very high pressing style of football, which Manchester United have struggled with in the past. If we think back to last season, that Southampton game where we drew 1-0 thanks to a last minute goal from, I believe it was Obafemi, and that's really where our season went downhill. We couldn't deal with Southampton's incredible press, and Ralph Hassan, who used to be in charge of RB Leipzig, and implemented that pressing style to RB Leipzig's play, and obviously he's continued down the line, eventually to here where we've got Julian Nagelsmann doing it. And Julian Nagelsmann is just a fantastic manager. He knows what he's doing with this team. But like I say, RB Leipzig are very, very high pressing and very good pressing side. So we have to make sure we're at the top of our game if we are to deal with this and to beat the press. When it comes to Manchester United players, we're not missing anyone key, I wouldn't say. Eric Bailly is once again injured, like he always is. So Lingard is out, and that's about it really. This is the teams I would start. So I think we can play 2 systems. I think we can play the 4-2-3-1 on a Solskjaer's preferred system. I would start Axel Tuanzebe instead of Victor Lindelof. Well, I would start Axel Tuanzebe over Victor Lindelof or Harry Maguire. I've put him in instead of Lindelof on the graphic, but I'm not too fussed either way. The rest of the back line would be the same for me. In midfield, I would have a midfield three of Paul Pogba, Fred, and and Bruno Fernandes. I think it worked really well against Sevilla. I think if it weren't for defensive mistakes from Lindelof and Brandon Williams, we would have won that game. We were very, very good, and we bossed the game really. So I think that free midfield would be very good. I would then start Donny van der Beek out on the right hand side instead of Juan Mata, who we've seen there play a lot. I say it a lot, and on the ball, Mata is fantastic, but his positional sense when he's playing on that right is awful. He's never there. He drifts so far into the middle. We saw Bruno Fernandes go out wide against Chelsea, and I think he can do that, so I wouldn't be adverse to Donny van der Beek and Bruno Fernandes swapping roles. However, I've just put Donny van der Beek out on the right because I think Bruno, his best position in is down the centre. Then we've got Marcus Rashford on the left, and then I've got Anthony Martial playing up top. Obviously, Cavani has now made his Manchester United debut, so he's in contention to start. Hopefully, Oni Nagalo is nowhere near the team. Dan James, I don't think he's going to start this game. But although he likes a good game against Angelino, so you never know. Anyway, the second team, system we could play is that diamond. This allows us to get Nemanja Matic in the team, but unfortunately does then see Fred drop out. But with this diamond, it allows all of our midfielders playing their best roles. I think it allows our best midfielders to play as well, and I think this team is very good, although we just don't play it a lot. I think Nemanja Matic is a perfect defensive midfielder for this type of system. Donny van der Beek and Paul Pogba not great defensively, but have both played in the defensive midfielder positions before and can do that job quite well. Especially Donny van der Beek, he played defensive midfielder quite a lot for Ajax at times, especially when Frankie de Jong left, so last season. And I think this could be a very successful system. Obviously, we turned to this in the Champions League game against PSG when Paul Pogba came on, and we looked fantastic, and we were the better team when Paul Pogba came on against PSG, and we went to this diamond, which tells me we have tried this system before. Like I say, this system does sacrifice Fred. I think he's very mobile, but I don't think he can play as a lone defensive midfielder on his own. However, like I say, in that 4-2-3-1, he can play there with Pogba. Of course, this diamond does mean we do get a two-striker format. We have two strikers on the pitch, and that would be Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. Both of them played against PSG, both played well. Obviously, Anthony Martial winning the penalty, which Bruno Fernandes slotted home on his second attempt. And Anthony Martial, obviously, unfortunately, did score the own goal, but was kind of pulled up the bag a bit and saved by Marcus Rashford's last minute, well, not last minute, but late winner. Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had his press conference today, and it was yesterday, today, on the day I'm recording this. I didn't like to see was the fact Scott McTominay was in that press conference. The fact McTominay was there probably, and what it suggests to me is that he's starting against RB Leipzig, which for me, he shouldn't be doing. He's not a top four player. Gary Neville and JB Carragher was discussing this on Monday Night Football. McTominay is not a top four midfielder, so I don't think we should keep trying to fit him into the team. We need to. I don't mind using McTominay as for a game like PSG, where we're trying to be combative and then hit someone on the break, like we tried to do against PSG majority of the time, and then obviously we became more open and more fluid when Pogba came on. I don't mind him in games like that, but in games like Chelsea, I don't think he should have started. I don't think Newcastle he should have started, and I don't think he should start today. I think we should be going out there to try and dominate the game, and I think at home to RB Leipzig, yes, I'm not taking RB Leipzig for granted or whatever, because they are a fantastic team. Like I said, they were Champions League semi-finalists last year, but they're not PSG. We should be going out there dominating this game and winning this game. And I don't think Scott McTominay should be starting in this game. Anyway, my match prediction for this game, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Manchester United win, putting us top of the group. And I think if we win this game, it is absolutely huge for us, because it would put us on 6 points with we got a trip to Turkey, and then we got them at home. Besiktas. Don't know how you pronounce it, but then we got them twice. We beat them both times, and we've qualified. We've got 12 points, and that should see us through. But it is vital that we do go out and win against RB Leipzig, and then we beat the Turkish team twice. And I think we can, and I think we've got everything that we need to do that. But that is it for today. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button below, subscribe down below. Like I say, make sure you check out the live stream later today, where we'll be obviously doing the watch along. Link will be in the description again and on the end card. And I'll see you then. Peace.